Hello and welcome to Crypto Exposed. Red Swan CRE builds its token studio on Hedera for real-world asset tokenization. So, if you guys are familiar with my channel, you will know this is something that I've spoken about numerous times. Tokenization is definitely going to be the way forward. A lot of things that you see is going to be tokenized. Gold, property, all these kind of things will be tokenized eventually into digital format, right? Why? Well, it just makes things much easier to transact and deal with, right? Tokenizing things just means you've got a representation digitally. And so it's a lot easier. So, if we just talk about, for example, tokenizing gold, right? Well, if you was to go and buy gold, you'd have to hold the actual gold bar of what you hold, right? You'd physically be holding the gold. When you can buy a tokenized version of it, you still have the same value of what the gold is, but you don't have to store it yourself, right? Or you don't have to pay the storage fees for someone else to store it for you. It's just there available for you digitally. And you can sell it whenever you want, so it's easy access to sell. It's readily available, so it makes it more liquid. So this is definitely the way things are going. And as you can see, Hedera, I have noticed a lot of people are choosing Hedera when it comes to tokenization. Like, Hedera is one of the big platforms that people are wanting to work with when it comes to this kind of thing. So just way more positive news for Hedera, and again, just showing you how big they really are. So let's just quickly get into the article and then we can discuss this just a little bit further. Today, we're excited to announce that Red Swan CRE, the commercial real estate company with 5 billion in assets under management in brackets AUM, is launching its token studio on Hedera for real world asset in brackets RWA tokenization. Last year, Boston Consulting Group, in brackets BCG, predicted that 16 trillion in assets could be tokenized by 2030, with real estate being the largest asset class. BCG is just one of the several firms like JP Morgan, Citibank, and Goldman Sachs that identified the rapid tokenization of industries like real estate, fund management, and art as key areas of growth. Tokenization of real estate assets includes increased liquidity, fairer market prices, and a reduction in management fees. This in turn enables increased market participation and lower costs whilst upholding the inherent security benefits of the blockchain. Recognizing this, Red Swan decided to launch its token studio on the Hedera network. Through this new platform, users will be able to participate in creating and investing in digital security tokenized assets. By fractionalizing assets on the platform, the studio allows users to own a piece of commercial real estate that has traditionally been out of reach for the smaller investor. These digital shares are tradable 24/7 on the global market, in turn bolstering liquidity. The team at Red Swan has 65 years of combined private equity, real estate, and technology commerce experience, and currently has 5 billion in tokenized assets with an expectation of growing to 25 billion in the next 36 months. Red Swan decided to leverage Hedera for its highly optimized and built for purpose Hedera token service, in brackets HTS, that allows RWAs to be tokenized with a best-in-class combination of speed, sustainability, security, and low fixed fees. As pioneers in the real estate tokenization space, it is of the utmost importance to Red Swan that they can easily adjust and react to shifting regulatory requirements. The native HTS functionalities of optional Know Your Customer, in brackets KYC, anti-money laundering, in brackets AML, and royalties enforced on-chain mean that they can both issue their tokens as securities as well as adjust their product offering in line with regulatory bodies. Red Swan can also create ERC20 compliant securities thanks to the EVM compatible Hedera smart contract service (HSCS). The token standard for creating compliant digital securities will be open source code for the Hedera community, available in GitHub. The platform will accept USD and HUSDC. The USDC stablecoin by Circle that operate on the Hedera network rails. Then just to close up, it tells you a little about Red Swan. So, quote, Red Swan are early pioneers in real-world asset (RWA) tokenization and place among the global leaders in the CRE space, unquote, said Sabrina Tachdian, head of fintech and payments at the HBAR Foundation. Quote, we are excited to accompany their next stage of growth and innovation and to support the use of Hedera network to host billions in tokenized real estate, unquote. Quote, Red Swan CRE is leveraging its 70 years of combined professional experience to create, issue and distribute high-quality security token offerings on Hedera, unquote, said Ed Nakwodi, CEO and founder of Red Swan CRE. Quote, together with the HBAR Foundation, Red Swan CRE will register millions of real estate investors and provide access, affordability, and liquidity of quality commercial real estate investment opportunities via our high-capacity digital marketplace offerings, unquote. So, as I've been saying, this is the next step forward in regards to stepping into the digital age, making things tokenized, making it a lot more accessible, making things a lot easier to handle and manage, right? You've just heard what this can do, and listen to the kind of money that they were talking about, billions. And this is all being tokenized on the Hedera hashgraph. What do you think this is going to do for Hedera long term? I've told you before, there's people who are trying to tokenize diamonds on the Hedera network also. All this is coming, and they're choosing Hedera as the network of choice. So not only does that just tell you that Hedera is clearly a lot of people's go-to, it also tells you that this is going to be great for HBAR. So this is just exciting to see when you just keep seeing these companies who are wanting to develop on the Hedera network. It just shows you the choice that they're making, and it is Hedera. So long term, I think this is absolutely great for Hedera. I look forward to seeing how this all pans out. Definitely something I'll be keeping my eye on. And overall, I just think it can be only positive for HBAR and its value. But what do you guys think? Do you think this is not something that's really going to make a big difference in regards to the Hedera price? Or do you really think this is the big thing that could ultimately shift HBAR price into very high figures? Let me know your thoughts, guys. I'd be interested to hear. Thank you very much for watching this. If you did like it, please remember to drop a comment, like, and subscribe. But until next time, take care.